Mee-kaw chapter 5. Now shalt thou be laid waste, O daughter of rebel. They have led siege against us. With a rod shall they strike the cheek of the judge of Israel. And thou, O Bethlehem, oops, move this out of the way. Ephrathah are a little one among thousands of Judah, and out of thee shall come forth unto me that is to be the ruler in Israel, and he going forth is from the beginning, from the day of eternity. Therefore will he give them up even till the time wherein she hath travailed, and shall bring forth, and the remnant of his brethren shall be converted to the children of Israel. And he shall stand and feed in the strength of the Ishi, and the height of the name of the Ishi, his Elohim. And he shall be converted. And they shall be converted. For now shall he be magnified even to the ends of the earth. And this man shall be our peace when the Assyrians shall come into our land, and when he shall set his feet in our houses. And we shall rise against him 7 shepherds and 8 principal men. And they shall flee the land of Assyria with the sword, and the land of Nimrod with the spear thereof. And he shall deliver us from the Assyrian. There's the Assyria and the Assyrian. When he shall come into our land, and when he shall tread in our borders. The remnant of Jacob shall be in the midst of many peoples, as the dew from the Ishi, and as drops upon the grass, which withereth not for man, nor treadeth for the children of men. Right there, that part makes me think, and I don't know why, but it makes me think about the lady that wrote the Terminator and wrote the, what's the thing called there? The Matrix. And how she explained that the children of men, in her opinion, from what the story she was telling, are the AI, right? The robots. That's the children that they built. And the remnant of Jacob shall be amongst the Gentiles, in the midst of many peoples, as a lion among the beasts of the forest. And that's not interesting, because lions, unless it's a mountain lion, think about it, lions don't live in forests, they live in jungles, right? But the mountain lion lives in the forest of the Americas. And as a young lion among the docks of sheep, who, when he shall go forth and tread down and take, there is none to deliver. Thy hand shall be lifted up over thy enemies, and all thy enemies shall be cut off. And it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Ishi, that I will take away thy horses out of the midst of thee, and I will destroy thy chariots. There's your means of transportation. Let's see. That's not for me. And I will destroy the cities of thy land, and I will throw down all thy strongholds. Strongholds, such your military bases. And I will take away sorcery out of thy hand, the cell phone. And there shall be no divinations in thee. From personal experience, what I've been going through, I think that the cell phone is a gateway. Just is a gateway to allow the doors to open within you spiritually, to allow spirits in that don't belong there. That's one of the I think it's one of the easiest ways that it's allowed in. Someone that sits on social media and scrolls and looks at other people's lifestyles and thinks, oh, hey, my lifestyle could be better or should be better because look at their lifestyle. I want to be like them. I want to have what they want. And then they turn around and they make their home miserable because they're miserable because they have envy in their eyes, right? And then their spirit. How do I say this? I just personally just witnessed something about a month ago where how do we say this? I don't even know how to say it. I got to see with my own two eyes someone that was possessed, and they don't even know they're possessed. And it wasn't like I thought it would be. I thought possession would be like the stuff you see on the movies, someone that can't hold their bowel movements, fecal matter, drooling all over the place, voices talking to them that it's not theirs. No, this was them. They've been acting out for the longest time. And while they were, how do you say this? They've been acting out for the longest time. And while they were going through one of their episodes, I seen the face of something else come through their face. And it blew my mind. But it answered questions. Why I couldn't get through to them, why I couldn't talk to them, why when I tried to assert myself, it was a laughing matter to them. Because that was the thing that bothered me. Anytime I spoke, it was, oh, you're joking. And it was a laugh. And it was like, no, I'm being serious. And it wasn't just me. I mean, this person owns a cat, and their cat wouldn't go anywhere near them. That day, that cat came up to me, was around me, but them, it wouldn't go near them, and it made them upset. So I was like, we always hear that animals, cats, dogs, that they can see things that people can't. They sense things. And I was like, I talked to them the next day. I'm like, don't you find it odd? Even your cat wouldn't go near you. And this was the day I seen something come out of you. And of course, they changed their attitude. They're all humble now and stuff like that because it was embarrassing. But it was like, I couldn't believe it. Well, I never thought possession looked like that. But it explained everything. But getting back to this, and that's the kind of person that just sits there on social media. They sit there on Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat, talking to people, watching videos, watching useless videos on YouTube, of pranks and how other people are living their lives, and it comes through to them. So, and I will destroy thy graven things and thy statues out of the midst of thee. And they love their statues here. I find it so, oh my goodness, I find it so disturbing that every time you turn around, they're building a statue to something or someone. I'm like, that's not supposed to be here. I'm saying, out of the midst of thee, and thou shalt no more adore the works of thy hands. And I will pluck up thy groves out of the midst of thee. Now that's one I don't understand. Because I don't see groves ever, in the midst of us. Like, I would imagine. But I grew up in Florida where there was orange groves, and now they're all gone. With the with them being removed for housing, and will crush thy cities. And I will execute vengeance in wrath and in indignation among all the nations that have not given ear. So it was short, but that was a good chapter.